got to follow a few principles of training, and there's a couple principles that are interesting to understand when you talk about training, or when you talk about missing training, like you've all missed or miss a race, and what do we do next? I'm in shape, what do I do? Well, the first thing you got to realize about training is that your body reacts to stress. If you stress your body, you get a reaction. If you all got up and ran around the block, you would have a bunch of reactions. Your heart would be beating faster, your blood pressure would go up, your blood vessels would open up to feed those muscles, you'd be breathing, and all kinds of things happen. And if you did that once a day, all those things would happen every time you do it. But over time, you'd have a different reaction. And that different reaction would be more of a reaction to chronic exercise, which we call training. And that is that you would strengthen those things that are responding. You stress your heart muscle and it's going to get stronger. I mean, as long as you're healthy, you stress your ventilatory muscles, they're going to get stronger. You stress some muscles down in where you run and they're going to get better at running. So you get benefits. And the interesting thing is how you get those benefits. Let's say that this is where your fitness level is right now. You're not training at all. Here's death. You're just a little bit above that. Okay? And you start training 3 times 1 mile at 12 minutes each, with 10 minutes rest 3 times a week. Okay? So you go out and you run a mile in 12 minutes, you rest 10, you run a second one in 12, you rest 10, you run a third one, and you do that 3 times a week. If you've never run before, that's going to allow you to reach a new level of fitness up here. Somehow. And the way you're going to go up, you're not going to just jump up there, you're going to go up there like this. That means in 1 week, you're about halfway there. And in 2 weeks, you're about half of where you got in 1 week and where you're going. And in 3 weeks, you're about half of where you got in 2 weeks and where you're going. It's called the half-life of training. You could do the same thing with push-ups. If you never did any push-ups, you do 10 push-ups every day, and you're going to get better at doing push-ups. But at some point, you're not going to get better anymore. You can't just do 10 push-ups every day and keep getting better and better and better forever. And you're not going to keep getting better and better and better runner by just doing that workout. But the neat thing is you got 4 things to deal with. This is an amount of work right here, 3 miles. How much work am I doing? This is the intensity at which you do it, 12 minutes a mile. There's 2 characteristics right there. How much am I doing? How fast am I doing it? The third is how much rest do I take between bouts of work? And the fourth is what's the frequency? So you got 4 things you can deal with. And if you make any one of those more stressful, you're going to reach a new level of fitness up here. So you make it more stressful here, and you're going to go up there. And you make it more stressful here, and you're going to go up to another one.